We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Usc Trojans, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
It was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other. But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around that pocket to make plays.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Heads out of bounds after a solid
offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Bryant. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
It's 2nd down after that completion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
The Trojans will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Moore. QB to the tight end for a completion. They'll gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
See what the call is on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The sure hands. It's Sanders. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. It's the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Look out, room to run here. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Now, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Whittington. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Grab behind the line, it's Hughes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking for a deep completion. Wide open downfield. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Trojans. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Oregon 10, USC 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on the first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Ducks. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Receiver in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
To the air, it's Mayava. This time, a completion. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The pocket breaking down, and the ball is hauled in. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A short connection to the tight end here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Makes the read. He's keeping it. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Lane. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's caught. It's Lane. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Picks up one. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Gain of 4. Second down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
That makes the score Oregon 24, USC 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Moore. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Bryant. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. With the catch, it's Moore. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Grabbed by the receiver. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking for 6. Touchdown, USC. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score Oregon 24, USC.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's low. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Caught over the middle. It's low.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Sure hands. It's Bryant. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks move into the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's running out of time here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To throw, it's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking to throw again. Caught by the receiver. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Lane. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.